Coach Chris Fight here with Dustin Slabene, Masali. Coach, if you would, your thoughts on today's game?
It was disappointing. It hurts. We had a great year, great run, and I felt like for the good part of the evening we were put ourselves in a good position to win this game, and a lot of things went against us down the stretch, and unfortunately we came up a little short. But I've got nothing but pride and love for my team. Our guys have been tremendous all year long. They've been committed to one another and to our school, and they've exceeded my expectations by far. So they certainly have raised the bar for Shippensburg basketball, and hopefully we can keep moving forward.
Chris, you talked about how this process has come a little faster than you expected. What was it about this team that made it so special?
A lot of things. I mean, we've got talented young men, but more than anything, I just think that we've got guys that are really unselfish, and they've got a toughness underneath the surface that they're high-level competitors, and they care about one another. I think our team chemistry is tremendous, and when you put all those variables together, it makes for a pretty resilient team, and I think that's what we've been all year, is resilient. We've found ways to weather different situations all year long, whether it be injuries and tough situations in games, whatever. We always kind of found a way to pull it out, and I feel like if tonight would have gone another 10 minutes, we would have pulled this game out too, but it doesn't work like that.
Dave, you've been from the very lowest now to the very highest of this program's history. I know this is a tough ending, but if you can try to put your 4 years into some words, what has this been like?
Just thankful. Thankful, that's it, man. From coming into a program that hasn't been winning and turn the program around in a short period of time is something I could be proud of, and I'm just proud and happy to be part of this program, even though it's over. But just thankful, man. I just thank my Lord and Savior.
Yeah, and if I could comment on that too, Abe has been one of the. I've been around a lot of basketball. I've as a player and a coach, and Abe has been just a tremendous leader and a tremendous representative of our university and this program. And as a new head coach 4 years ago, I was really lucky to be able to sign such a quality young man. And we talked about it in the locker room. I mean, he's helped transform this program, and Dustin in that same breath has been amazing as well. And like I commented about all our guys, they've just everyone that signed up for this program has been a part of this, and I'm forever indebted. But especially Abe, it's just thank you.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you.
Dustin, of course, I don't want you to look too far forward, but you're one of many guys that are coming back. What has this group's willingness to work been like? I mean, coming into this and then going forward as well.
Yeah, I mean, me, Clay, Antonio, all of us, J-Mac, we set our school schedules around getting early shots, I have class at 9 o'clock, Clay has class at 9, J-Mac gets in there. So we set our schedule, get shots, obviously we get our work done too, but we just work, the gun's always up in the gym, we're always working. Abe worked up, and now we just got to set the standard for the freshmen coming in, and that's Coach Fight brings in great guys who are ready to work. So it just builds the program. We got 2 games experience NCAA tournament for us. We get to come to that next year. So we just got to pursue and build these guys up.
Coach, can you kind of talk about for the season just where you guys have been able to be, getting from the turnaround and just what the season's been like overall for you?
It's been a tremendous ride. There's a fine line there and a tricky balance to stay focused and keep taking it one game at a time, but also be able to kind of appreciate and acknowledge what you're achieving and what you're doing along the way. And I feel as though we've done that for the most part. We've had fun with it. We were very aware of the new ground we were breaking, but we also understood that we needed to keep our focus and keep taking it one game at a time. And And that's you know, it's mixed emotions right now because obviously I couldn't be more proud of how much we've accomplished, but we also, you know, dropped a game that we feel we could have won, you know, so we feel like we should still be playing. But in saying that, and I'm sure a couple days from now I'll feel even better about it, but you know, the 27-4, I think we've ended, you know, it's for where we were for us to be, you know, in this building, in the conversation, in the region, and ranked, you know, just go down the list of the different things we've accomplished in our conference championship. I mean, like I said, I got nothing but pride in these guys, and they've exceeded all of my expectations.
Coach, you're up 15 in the second half. What changed? What did they do differently? Was it as simple as maybe getting out of transition a little more, getting the tempo up?
Yeah, they got out in transition. They made some shots. Some guys that don't normally necessarily knock down shots had big nights for them. They had a couple guys step up, and some other things went against us too. You know, and you know, you put all that together, and basketball is a game of runs, a game of momentum, and we certainly had the momentum snatched from us. And you know, it's when you get on your heels and the other team kind of gets that belief, it's hard to turn it around. All year long, we've weathered different situations, like I said earlier, and I feel as though we may have been able to turn things around tonight if the game was a little bit longer, but we just came up a bit short.
Guys, thanks so much for sharing.
Thank you.